Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. The M's enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Felix Hernandez gets the starting nod for the M's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King. Big arm, 5-pitch mix, mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing. This guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
So stepping in, Rougned Odor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Too high. Nope. And it's 3-0.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
That one's in there. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's 1 for 2. And Hernandez will go to first, and he's back standing. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Here it comes now to Andrus. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-0 home. Misses down below the knee.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Two-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Fouled off. And a full count now, 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Odor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Due to follow here is Adrian Beltre. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. Beltre has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong. Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint. Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gomez. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Pause, and the 0-2 misses for ball 1. The 1-2 hit to short, scooped up, barehanded for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rangers lead this one 1-0. Yu Darvish is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats, because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Darvish pauses. Here it comes. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The 2-0. Short, hit hard. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail this one 1-0. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Shin-Soo Choo.
First offering on its way. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Now this is swung on and missed by Choo as he's dispatched for the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
Now to the plate, Ryan Rua. The head-to-head history with King Felix. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dyson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Cox has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. And his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, number 42. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Number 42.
And the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Missed with a slider. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Stepping into the box, number 42. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. The pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Andrus will play this one at short. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting center, the shortstop, David Lee.
Coming to the plate now, David Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Ball.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Rougned Odor now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Here's a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A little bouncer. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and two strikes.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So one gone in the inning now, and here's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Gallo. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
In now, Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. We play 2.5, 2-0 Texas. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ruiz swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Ruiz leads off second with nobody out. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Cano waits on the first pitch, and that one just missed outside. One out and a runner on second base. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Gary Cox waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
Runner at second here with one man out. Once again a 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Riding in once again, Gary Cox. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Now batting, left fielder, Gerard.
Into the box now, Gerard Dyson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Darvish a check on first and a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch, a pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
Men on third with 2 down. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Michael Lee would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. And with 2 away in an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Next for Seattle, Michael Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ripped on the ground to first. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Into the box now, number 42. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Dyson on second, Lee at first, 2 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Darvish pauses on his way with the 3-2. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in, number 42. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Chirinos has a play. And that's the 3rd out. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Adrian Beltre.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. So digging in now, Carlos Gomez. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. There's Cano. Throw on the first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Striding into the box, David Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lee.
Here comes the first pitch, and that misses for ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Carlos Ruiz is on deck. Misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Lee gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Darvish a check on first, and the runner back safely. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Started that swing a bit too early. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Gary Cox would be next. set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in once again, Gary Cox. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
So 1-1. He's taken high above the zone. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone. 3-run home run down the line in right. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarrod Dyson.
Here's Jarrod Dyson as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Rua on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Mariners pick up 3 in the inning on this 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 5-2 Seattle. Now batting, Ryan Rua. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Ryan Rua.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Smoke toward third. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Well, if you don't know about it already, that's what they call the King's Court here at Safeco Field. It started back in 2011, and ever since then, fans have bought special tickets to sit in that section and cheer on Felix Hernandez when he's on the mound.
Yeah, and he's been the cornerstone.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and the deficit remains 5-2. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he misses 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Full count now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Another full count offering on its way. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, number 42. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Lee aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now 6-2.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. A.J. Griffin, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 42, A.J. Griffin.
Stepping in now, number 42, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Lee.
Ready for another chance. David Lee, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. This is popped up. Beltre shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Ready once again, Carlos Ruiz. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. The 0-2 pitch is taken for ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Missed with a breaking ball. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. There is Andrus. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 7 and the Rangers 2. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here it comes now to Andrus. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Moving under it, Cox. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Number 42 in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nomar Mazara.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Two runs on just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Right over the middle, knee high.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Lee ranging back, and it's gone. solo home run for Nomar Mazara. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 7-3 game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now batting, third baseman, Adrian
In now,
Beltre.
Adrian Beltre. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. Gets dirty and gloves it. He goes to first. It's there and he's out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Career numbers with A.J. Griffin. He comes in as a .316 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Gary Cox will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Ready for another shot now, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Digging in, Michael Lee. Over to first, Griffin. And a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. One left for Seattle, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Here's Carlos Gomez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Popped him up. Number 42 in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Another 0-2 home. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's 1 away.
The batter, right fielder.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Ryan Rua. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Ruiz corrals it, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Deficit holds it 4. It's 7-3. Tony Barnett will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 42. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 4-1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. The 1-0. 2-0. The 2-0. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. The 3-1. Taken, strike two.
Full count.
The 3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Hit down the third baseline. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Stepping in now, number 42.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. This is pulled into right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
One 0 count. Here it is. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Now at the plate, Carlos Ruiz. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 3-0 pitch. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Ruiz stands at second with 2 gone. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air to center. Gomez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the M's 9 and the Rangers 3.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to Casey Fien here.
Casey Fien.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. A ball and a strike now. Dribbled up the line. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Look at our line score there from Safeco Field in Seattle. And thus far, local fans have had a lot to cheer about as their Mariners lead this one here in the 8th. Here's Rougned Odor now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Fouled off. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Elvis Andrus waits on deck. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
In previous meetings with Casey Fine, he's 0 for 7.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third, and he is in there. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Popped him up. Ruiz over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And they're runners at the corners now.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Lee going back. A leap, and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. Another look out in right field as he ends the inning by taking away a home run. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gary Cox. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rua sprinting after it. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Ready now, Gerard Dyson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at for ball 3. Michael Lee waits on deck. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throw into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Hey guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball that just misses inside. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Dyson, the runner at second with one away. High and deep to right center. Back goes Gomez. Still going back. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
The batter, number 42.
Standing in now, number 42. And he takes ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one
Now
here.
batting, number 42.
Matt Bush comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in, number 42. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Odor. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 8 full. It's the Mariners 11 and the Rangers 3. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, He might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Carlos Gomez is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The next 3-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Lee looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run off the bat of Adrian Beltre, giving him an even .450 for his career. But they still face a 7-run deficit. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. Zero. 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Edwin Diaz will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Now batting, center fielder, Carlos.
Into the box now, Carlos Gomez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
So next to the plate for Texas, Shin-Soo Choo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Cox has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Rua.
Into the box now, Ryan Rua. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-0 on the way. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Mariners will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Mariners took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Felix Hernandez wins his 3rd of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Yu Darvish was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 11 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Felix Hernandez. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Yu Darvish. He falls to 2-1. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.